Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Yusef Scott, and I thank you guys for being here with me today. I want to thank all of you near and far, those of you who are loyal subscribers and viewers of my videos. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day, a holiday at that, to watch my videos. Even those of you who are new, who have just found me and just happened on my YouTube channel or video, I thank you too. Now, if you caught my first video, you guys would know that. And as I always tell you guys, when I hear from students or even soon-to-be students or just people who've been following me and they've applied my techniques and found it to work, it makes me feel good. And so I thought I would put together a series of videos that are basically about allowing my happiness to be your motivation, because I know that a lot of people are easily discouraged when they get into these bad trades, and they need a little uplifting. They need a little motivation or encouragement. Excuse me. So I want you guys to know that because of my position in the Forex training industry, I want you guys to know that I've been blessed to be able to reach multitudes of people. I mean, people from all corners of the world, and it's really amazing to come in contact with so many different people that I never met before. They email me, just out of glee and just happy about finding someone like me. So I want you guys to just sit back, and I'm going to showcase a gentleman who had found me on Facebook. This guy had found me. And I'm gonna let you guys see exactly what he had to say about me and about what I'm doing. So this guy, he's not a part of the membership at all. He hasn't bought into anything. He just found me on well, he messaged me on Facebook, which I just realized, because I didn't realize he had messaged me on Facebook as well. But he found me on Facebook. Of course, he'd been watching my videos, and he finally contacted me. So I'm very grateful for that. So let me just showcase this gentleman. We can get right into it. So this gentleman, his name is Edgar, and this is what he had to say. He said, "Hi Yusef, my name is Edgar. During this past week, I had been watching your videos on YouTube. Some months back, I knew of your videos but bypassed them, and I signed up with another course that I now regret being a part of. While viewing you on YouTube, you gave so much valuable content that has now made me to decide to join your group in the near future. First, I need to get out of the present course that I have found very difficult to understand. Last week, which was Thursday," he said, "I was talking to a friend of mine and he mentioned your name, Yusef Scott. Of course, I said I wasn't familiar with you until he described the colors of the black and green videos. Then I said, yes, I remember seeing those, but didn't take the time to view them. During our conversation, he told me that I should take another look, well, I guess he was saying at your videos. I got home from work and began watching the videos. The next day, I called my friend up and was very regretful of not taking a look." Hold on, he said, "The next day, I called my friend up and was very regretful of not taking a look at your videos after realizing that I have wasted 3 months, which is $297 at $99 a month, thus far, and not understanding the content of waking up 2 a.m. to attend the London session of the market. All right. During the 3 months of this course, to this day, I was unable to determine an entry and exit strategy, but looking at your videos gave noticeable clues. What got me hooked was your sincerity and your leave no one behind statement." All right, those of you might remember, if you were to take part in this movement, my plan is not to just like come on and give me your money and then I just abandon you. Now that's not the way it goes. I mean, people, I understand that each and every one of you, those of you who are not even a part of the movement, you guys are working hard for your money, and it's not my goal to take your money and then abandon you. Don't pick up my calls, don't respond to emails. Yes, depending on the circumstance, one being myself might be more accessible through email versus on the phone, or through text, regardless. But if you're just abandoning people, that's just not right. So so then he said, well, by now you know that I'm hooked on your videos and interested in becoming a member, as I'm relatively new to the Forex world, so I will need to start all over if I have to. Well, I guess he was saying, I don't know how you're going to do it, but I'm going to really need a mentor to help from the basics and beyond. And the only thing I'm working on is a demo account with FXCM. Anyway, I just thought that I'd write and thank you for the content on your videos, and that I'm willing to become a member as soon as possible. I'll keep you updated. Sincerely. And I want you guys to understand that, you know, this gentleman, he's like everyone else. He found me online. You know, he too, just like the previous video, he found me, and he might not have clicked on my videos to watch it, but he remembered maybe the name, he remembered the color scheme, just like his friend had told him, hey, you need to check this guy out, Yusef Scott, you need to check him out. And because of because of him being familiar with, you know, the video that he might have seen before, he said, you know what, let me take a stab at it. And he looked at it and he realized, you know what, this is where I need to be. And so many of you, so many people who've walked through the So Darn Easy Forex movement's doors have said the same thing. Maybe not verbatim, but you've said something very similar, where you've gone down one road and then you realize that, hey, this is not the right thing for me, and then you happen on my video, or that's just how it works, you know. One thing for certain is that when you have the ability to attract people, you can stray, but you always come back. And that's not me being boastful. That's just me being, I'm secure with who I am and where I am, and I'm just confident to know that, you know, if you're doing good, and you know you're putting forth 110% to make sure that your students are getting it, then people are always going to be there to take direction from you. All right, and you know, that's my goal. My goal is to help as many people as I can. So I want you guys to understand that I don't just make these videos because they're fun to make. Yes, I don't mind being behind the camera making videos. That's not a problem. But it takes time to do this, and you have to be dedicated. If I'm only halfway dedicated, you will notice that you'll get half of the content, and it'll show within the organization. So the reason why we're going to continue to grow is because of my dedication, because I have longevity in this. I'm not just one that's going to have a fly-by-night so I can go buy me an expensive car. That's not the way you do things. It's not about that. You know, I'll never show you guys that type of result, because that's not what this is about. This is about helping people, and I don't need to show you, you know, all of my lifestyle in order for you to understand Forex, because my riches, if that's what you want to call it, my riches is not going to make you any richer. All right, you have to gain the knowledge first, and once you gain the knowledge, that's when you'll start to see the effects. That's when you'll start to see the results. So do not be easily swayed or easily convinced or influenced by the look of wealth. It's not always as it appears. I'm telling you. You know, it's about the knowledge, and if I can speak it and if I can show you, then that's when you can sort of resonate with that, and you can realize profit. All right. So I just want to show you guys, give you guys another glimpse of how I'm affecting those who are not even within the organization, who are not even within the movement. This is what happens. This is when I told you guys from day one that I was going to continue to pump out videos. I was going to continue to be, on the outside. I don't mind being on the outside of what the norm might be. The norm might be to say certain things, but that's not what I'm cut out to do. That's not me. I've never been a follower. I am a leader. So I don't care to if I'm on the outside being unalike. I don't care about that. I want to make sure that I'm providing people with quality content, and not just content that's just everywhere that doesn't really make sense. So hopefully you guys understood my angle. And hopefully you guys understand that, you know, this is real, and I want you guys to take notice. And I'll definitely see you guys soon. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have a fantastic evening. Peace.